There are many reasons why startups are agile and fast. First of all, the scale and scope of things that they're doing is pretty small. When you have only 5 or 10 people, it's very easy to keep coordinated without even having a lot of formal processes. Secondly, they have no customers. Having no customers means that you don't actually need to worry about alienating your customers when you need to change the product based on market learnings. Third, they haven't really proved their right to exist yet, and that creates a very real sense of urgency. Compare that with big companies at scale, and the scope and complexity of a company with 10,000 people is at a level that most startups cannot even imagine. At that scale, you really need a lot of formal structures and processes so that you can be effective at running the existing businesses. These same structures and processes can really slow things down when you're doing a new venture, trying a new idea. The other issue that might come up is that the big companies might have a functional organization where people are used to working within their own teams and not used to working cross-functionally, when cross-functional collaboration is one of the key strengths of a startup. Lastly, there might be pace mismatch between sustaining engineering and new product development. Big companies also have a lot of advantages, however, over startups. The first one is financial security. Nobody needs to wonder, is this company still going to be there in 2 years or in 5 years? So that's a great advantage. They typically already have a good suite of core technologies that they can draw from, and that saves time. They would have very deep market knowledge of the industries and verticals that they play in from selling into that market, and that is a very, very important strength in choosing the right problems to solve. Lastly, they have bench strength in all the functional disciplines, so that when the new venture team needs mentorship or help from somebody who's done something before, it's very easy for them to reach within the organization and find somebody within the organization who can help them. How would you get started with corporate entrepreneurship then? The first thing is really the leader. There must be a very strong champion who can lead this process, who has a strong vision of what they want to achieve, and who has the organizational clout to get the resources together and get this thing going. If you have a leader like that, and there's upper management buy-in, then the next thing to do is secure funding so that there is budget to achieve a certain goal to vet this idea. With the budget, you need to recruit an A team that's cross-functional, and it's very important to find the people with the right mindset so that they really want to be on the team, they have the right risk tolerance, they want to try something new. With all that, you need some office space to put them together so that they can all sit together just like a startup, and then off they go with some autonomy and corporate governance to make sure that they remain accountable to headquarters. With all those in place, the team can just go the same way all the startups go, which is they start with customer development. With primary market research, they can start understanding who is the customer, what can we do for the customer, what are their needs and wants.